Do you really need any more sounds? Like, collectively, us as worship keys players, do we need another pad? Like this one. Is this pad any different or any better than any other? Maybe we could ask, do we need another piano sound like this guy? It's different, but do we need it? Or really any kind of keys sound for us worship keys players, do we need more? I mean, this sound is super cool, but do we need it? Does it have a purpose? And if it does, how do we figure out when we've reached the end of our keys path? When do we have enough? Now for me, and I guess for many of you watching this video, the actual sounds that you use can be a reliable source of inspiration to you and your art that can help you take your role in the band or your parts in a given song into entirely new directions. Now, in just a minute, I'm going to share a simple approach that you can use to maximize the amount of inspiration you get out of a limited amount of prep time. And it's a really simple technique that anybody can apply. We actually apply this same approach to our sound design process at Sunday Sounds. It gives us the end resulting sounds. Well, let me just show you. It gives you sounds like this one. You've been seeing this bass on the wall in every video I've put out for the last year. And this bass guitar was actually pulled out of someone's trash can 15 years ago. And I've just held on to it ever since. It's been here in my studio for a long time. I call it the trash bass because it's a piece of junk. It's really just a silly old thing. It barely works. You have to hold the thing just right to get it to make any sound at all. But sampling this instrument, using this technique that I'm going to talk about, ended up resulting in this really cool patch that's in Sunday Keys now called Panther Bass. It sounds like this. Or here's another example. This guy, this cute little kalimba that I got for Christmas last year, ended up inside of Sunday Keys as an instrument called finger piano. I love this thing, and it turned out to be a really cool instrument in Sunday Keys itself. It sounds like this. You can layer this with a grand piano, and it's just this really cool, delicate sort of sound that's really awesome. Or one more example of the fruits of this technique. Back here, I've got this vintage rack module called the MKS-20. This vintage rack module from 1986 features some really cool digitally modeled instruments. It's all digital. Some of these pianos are still go-to patches for a lot of modern gospel music, and I grew up going to a church that played a lot of gospel, so having this module has been a blast. And I ended up combining one of the acoustic piano sounds from this module with an electric piano sound from my DX7, which is back there on that keyboard stand, and it ended up as this really awesome digital piano sound called Hybrid Stage. It sounds like this. This is a simple technique that you can use to maximize the amount of inspiration you get from a limited amount of prep time. Let's call this technique inspiration filtering. So really, this is as simple as only allowing yourself a certain amount of specific time to seek out inspiration. And then from there, focus on execution. What I often find is that if I give myself a small amount of time to do something, but permission to just go wild and explore during that time frame, I get really fun results, I enjoy the process, and at the end of it, I'm comfortable committing to the rabbits that I've chased or what I've uncovered organically during that window of time. So let's make this really real. Let's say that we want to play the song Glorious Day by Passion. It has a really great original keys part, but we want to take it in a new direction. So I'm going to use some of the layered patches that we added to Sunday Keys in the May 2021 update. And all I'm going to do is play the big hook in the right hand really quickly to see how these different layered patches might change the vibe of the keys parts. But the goal here is 30, 40 seconds per sound. I'm going to dial something in, and then I have a whole new direction that I can take this song in. Okay, so let's just dive right in with this patch here. Really like that. There's no piano, which I love because it's something totally different. It's got that really cool sort of digital guitar sound, super like retro wave, really West Coast kind of. Let's go here. I'm gonna skip this Every Walker patch because I know that's sort of a gospel patch and I don't want to go that direction for this song. Okay, let's see how this feels. Filling really a totally different space than the last option. I like that ARP sort of pushing things. There'd be lots of space for some busy electric guitar parts, so this would be a great choice if I needed to leave some room in the mix. I might start with that sequence down for the verse. Oh, that's cool. That sequence just takes this into a whole different place. There's so much space in this patch, and that pluck lead is just really cool. It would layer super well with an electric guitar doubling that line. Ooh, this is a totally different vibe. Really ambient, really spacey. You've got that lo-fi family piano in there that's just super interesting. Nice. Could bring these levels up, let it have some brightness. Similar to the space filled by the original arrangement sounds, but instead of that dulcimer, you've got the finger piano in here, you've got the velo strings and that little pluck lead sort of doing things differently. So really quickly, just across a few minutes, I've got several different vibes that I could use to take this song in a new direction. The most important thing, I think, is just not overthinking it, not overanalyzing it, playing the same part with multiple sounds just to see what comes out, what feels right. Now, Sunday Keys users, here's the part of the video that is specifically for you. And if you're not a Sunday Keys user, there's a link in the description if you'd like to learn more about the template, how you can use it as a resource for your own Worship Keys rig. But for Sunday Keys owners, the May 2021 update, I've been working with these sounds for this video, and this update is now available to all of you who own Sunday Keys 2021. And what I'd like to do is give you a taste of the remaining layered patches that I haven't already demoed over the last few minutes, and some of the individual sounds as well, to give you a glimpse of some of the inspiration that we hope is contained within this update for you. All you have to do is download and install the update, and you can have these sounds as well. So let me start off by playing through the remaining layered patches, just a few left, and then I'll go into all 23 of the individual instruments that we added to Sunday Keys in the May update. If you made it this far in the video, then you're either a Sunday Keys user or you're thinking about becoming one. And if you're thinking about it and you'd like to learn more, there's a link in the description with all the details about how Sunday Keys works and how it can make an impact on the worship keys position at your church. If you do already own Sunday Keys, all the sounds I've used in this video are available now within Sunday Keys as of the May 2021 update. So leave a comment and let us know which sounds are the most inspiring to you, and let us know what sounds you'd like to see included in a future update. Thanks for supporting us here at Sunday Sounds and for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're a worship keys player or worship leader, because we put out a new video every single week to help you take your keys rig to the next level. Have a great day.